So, welcome to this recap on the mini workshop that we covered on self esteem. So, what we looked at first was the difference between confidence and self esteem. A lot of people will get these mixed up. You can have the confidence, which is the feeling of the ability to carry out a task, overcome an obstacle. Many people who are successful in life have a lot of confidence, but yet we hear of those people when they're very successful, they end up with drink or drug problems, and many of them even take their own life. They have this emptiness inside, and that's usually because they wanted to get to the top of Success Mountain so others would give them recognition and their sense of achievement. It's all about other people. Look at me, look what I've done. These people do not have an internal self esteem. Their self esteem is external. So they only feel good when people are giving them that recognition. An internal self esteem is totally different. Self esteem really comes down to your self worth, your self perception. We looked at some of the symptoms, some of the warning signs that you need to work on your self esteem. One of them is others are better. We're constantly looking up to other people and aspiring to be like other people. And it can even turn to jealousy. And this is an insecurity where you feel you're not as good as others. Nervous in crowds, when you're with people that you don't know, or even in a restaurant or a bar, you're very self aware and you might even be anxious. A lot of people don't like speaking in front of crowds, and that's where this comes from. It's having a low self esteem. You're very aware and frightened of people actually judging you. You believe you're being judged all the time by others, where you have a perception that these people are better than you and have a right to judge you. Looking for approval. Everybody on the planet is looking for approval. It starts when we're children. We're looking for acceptance. Like all feelings, you have to give yourself the acceptance that has to be built through your self esteem. So that you accept yourself, you accept the world you live in, and you accept other people for where they are on their journey and who they are. Don't like to accept gifts. A lot of people don't like to accept money off others or gifts or even a compliment. If you say to somebody, my God, you're looking brilliant today, or I like your clothes, I love that jacket, and they'll say, it was only £10, I got it in the thrift shop. So they play it down. Okay? You have to remember, if you're not accepting gifts or compliments of the person giving it to you, you're refusing that person to feel good. Because people feel good when they give you a compliment or they give you a gift. If you say no, you're saying no to those people feeling good. So why take that away from them? Putting the self down. Even in your language, I'm stupid. I always say the wrong thing. Nothing goes right for me. Why does nobody like me? And it continues on. And this, through repetition, becomes their reality and their belief. Presupposed failure. This comes around because if you're feeling bad, that feeling in your nervous system builds images of a future that will go bad. So when you're asked to do something, if you feel anxious or fearful, the mind is telling you it's going to go wrong. Don't do it. Don't grasp that opportunity. Don't enter that competition. Don't speak to that person to build a relationship. And it suppresses people their whole life by having this internal low self-esteem. Need reassurance all the time, like a child. Yay, well done, brilliant you. You shouldn't need that off anybody as an adult or a teenager. Self-sabotage, big one. People with a low self-esteem sabotage many opportunities many results in their life. A lot of it is not done on a conscious level. They're not aware of it. If the self esteem has built in the individual that they're not worth it, then they will never have it. If you want to lose weight, if you want to stop an addiction, a negative habit, if you want to have a happy life, if you want to be healthy, you have to believe internally, you have to feel that you're worth having it. It's as simple as that. So remember, when you're climbing success mountain, whatever success means to you as an individual, it can be just a happy life or a happy relationship. What side of the mountain are you coming up? If it's low self-esteem, you want to the top of the mountain so everybody can look. Hey, look at you. Look at me up here. When you get up there, you'll realise that people are so busy in their own life they don't even notice you. If your idea of success is to drive the biggest car on the road, people might notice you for a quarter of a second when they turn around and see it and go, yeah, there's a nice car. Then they're back in their own life again. So make sure you get to the top of the mountain with the objective of seeing more of the world, having more experiences, and then helping other people get up there so they can enjoy the view themselves. Okay, we looked at how to actually build your self esteem and